Alright guys, let's talk about body language, shall we? Especially about what to do with your hands. Because I know that's a problem for you. In my training, you will learn very well what to do with your hands, arms and with your body. Now, just some example. For example, the most popular body postures or gestures that you see again and again and again. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this gesture or position. Or you can see even more presenter talking like this, or like this, or fidgeting with the fingers while you are talking, just dislocating finger by finger. Ouch! Can you hear that? And well, why they do this? I tell you the why. And it is coded. It is coded in your genes. Because we as animals instinctively want to protect our most vulnerable parts. And we have three these parts. One is our genitals. So that's why you feel comfortable to standing here. And it is okay if you are a soccer player. The next vulnerable part is your stomach. Because, you know, there is no bones to protect your stomach. However, your stomach is, well, pretty important for you. So instinctively, when we don't feel secure, we want to protect our stomach. Or like this, or this. These gestures all mean that you feel insecure and actually, oh, I would need someone to hold my hands, and if there is no one else to hold my hand, then I will hold my own. And you know what message it sends to your audience. The third one, you see it on Animal Planet again and again. When a lion attacks its prey, they always attack them on the throat. Because that's the most vulnerable part. So we, as animal, want to protect our throat when we feel really insecure. Fortunately, you don't see it too much in presentation, but let's say there is a professor, a scientist, who spent his life in his laboratory alone, and now he has to present his big discovery. And he will do like this. My dear audience, I'm presenting my big discovery for you, reading it up. Or, even worse, I put them into a PowerPoint presentation. And now I don't expect you to be able to read, actually. So I will read the slides for you, one by one, word by word, avoiding any eye contact or really any other contact with you. You can catch yourself to do this when you feel really insecure. For example, there is a Q&A question. A question that you were afraid to get, but of course you got it. So what you do? Oh, yeah, let me to think. Oh, well. And this is the monologue which goes in my head. Instead of thinking about the answer, I will think about, oh my god, that was the question. Yes, that was a question what I didn't want to get. That, yeah, and I close my mouth. I forbid myself to tell anything until I know the right answer. But what the right answer could be? Would I find the answer? And of course, I would not find the answer unless I actually thinking about the answer instead of thinking about how I will be unable to answer this question. If you have learned NLP a bit, then you will know this gesture means the person is closed up. But actually, it's not necessarily true. Well, it can mean, especially if someone run his presentation from the beginning till the end like this, that can mean that the person is actually closed and feel very insecure, especially with this hugging. Oh, I need someone to hug me. No one is here, so I hug myself. But actually, it can mean that it's a so long presentation, my shoulders and my arms are so tired, so just let me to relax them for a bit. You can use it, for example, when you want to show your next slide. I will rest my shoulders just here, like this. And it doesn't mean anything else. Now, another popular gesture is this, which can mean that I am confident. But if you hold this for long, it changes its meaning and it gets too open. But again, the meaning depending on what you actually do with your hands at your back. If you hold them just like this, that means you are really casual and maybe you are resting your shoulder again. But if you hold them like this, that means something like, oh, I really need someone to hold my hands. So what to do actually with your hand? Okay, I tell you the secret. I wanted to save it to the training, but I tell you now. But come to the training anyway. You can actually use them. You can use your hands to emphasize what you want to say. You can use your hands to open the space, or you can use your hands to close down the space. You can use your hand to invite, or you can use your hand to block something. For example, let's say again, it's a Q&A session and you want more questions. Then you can do something like, any more question? Or let's say you run out of time. Oh my God. And you don't want more questions. Then you can close down the space in a polite way, saying, any more questions? And you see now you close down the space. You send the message for your audience, the subconscious message that you're not expecting to have any more questions. So, in a moment, I will tell you something very important thing. And actually, this is that moment when I'm telling you, sign up for my workshop. Come, learn all the things that you can learn about body language, about what to do with your hands, about what to do with your voice, how to run workshops and lectures, how to do demonstrations, how to be confident, successful, clear, and loved by your audience. Come, sign up for the workshop, and let's meet there and learn how to be a superb performer.